Snooze, hey, right when I snooze, right when I cannot lose.
What's up, gang? And we back in this
day, and welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back, y'all. We got Jeffy's scary bedtime story. Now, before we get to the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the game. If you know what I further ado,
let's get to it.
Straight into it, y'all.
Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy. What do you want, Jeffy?
That should make that a
Go
beat.
do your chores. Chores can lick my butt. We'll go to bed. Go to bed can lick my butt. If you say lick my butt one more time, you're grounded. Getting grounded can say it. Lick my honey hole. Also known as my butt. Jeffy, go
He
do
didn't say
your
what he-
chores.
yeah.
What do you want me to do? Go mop. What is go mop? That's a mop, Jeffy. Well, what am I supposed to do with that? It looks like a witch's broom. You get this white part wet, and then you grab the stick and you...
Marvin, you're not explaining it really well. Jeffy, you take the mop and you dunk it in a bucket filled with soap and water and you clean the floors with it.
I don't understand this game. It's not a game, Jeffy. It's chores and it's cleaning, so go do it. Well, how do I get points? You don't get points. You just do it. So what? Take
Some
it
kids
and
get
go
points.
All right, I'll try.
Get them money at the end of the
So it's
week.
going to take a couple days to figure it out, and then we'll have a lot of peace and quiet and we can watch movies.
Shit, you got him fucked up.
What are you doing? I'm mopping.
At least it's a clean mop. It looks like a brand new mop.
He probably dumped that shit in the toilet. Fucking with Jeff, he dumped that shit in the toilet. You know he did.
You didn't explain the rules. There are no rules, but you said get up.
Man.
Can't go to bed yet without a bedtime story. You want a bedtime story? Once upon a time, there was this kid boy with half a brain named Jeffy, and he everything up. You're talking about me.
Marvin, go tell him a real bedtime story.
Marvin ain't wrong.
Marvin!
Marvin ain't wrong. He grown. Jeffy grown at this point.
Hey, Jeffy. I'm sorry, Dave. My brain tells me to listen, but sometimes I don't want to. I don't think you want to ever, Jeffy. I think you do that on purpose.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Okay, you want to hear a bedtime story?
Yeah, but don't make it scary, because scary stories give me the runs and I shit the bed and throw up.
Y'all ever shit in the
piss,
bed?
And cry.
You do that every night without a bedtime story.
Don't do that because
All right,
people
so
shit in
let
the
me tell you a
bed when they
bedtime story,
sleep.
and I'll make sure it's not scary for
I
you so you
never
can
heard
sleep
nobody
good.
shitting in the
So
bed
once
besides
upon a
a kid.
time, there was this
A baby.
serial
Man,
killer.
there's one billion people in the world. You don't think people
No,
in the
he killed a
bed?
bunch of people. And his name was the Window Knock Murderer.
Damn.
The Window Knock Murderer?
That is scary.
Because he would go to people's houses and knock on their windows.
Why wouldn't he knock on the front door?
Because he did the windows. I don't know. He just knocked on windows. And when people would hear a knocking sound coming from their windows, they'd go check it
All
out.
the lady cartoons.
It was fucking
Got big
him.
titties and big booties.
And they would open their windows.
Cause look at
Why
that.
would you have a stranger? They didn't even
All the
know
girl
who he is.
cartoons got
Because
BBLs.
he looked like a nice guy. And he would ask to use their cell phone. And they would say, hold on, let me go get it. You're screaming at parts that's not even... So when they would go to grab their cell
Why would he
phone,
tell Jeffy?
that guy would come into their...
Why would he tell Jeffy a scary bedtime story if he told him he poo-poo, he throw up? He gonna have to clean it up and then be
Cause Marvin getting
mad.
his get back for that mob. Marvin getting his get back.
Not gonna scream at that.
No.
Okay, so they would come back with their cell phone.
Both of them had to go get a phone.
And then the window knock murderer, he would
would knock
murder
him.
them. And then he'd leave out the window. And then he'd close the window. And then he'd get in his car. And then he'd drive away. And then after that, I don't really know what he did. But no one ever caught him because he never left any evidence, because he would willingly be let into the window. So he'd leave through the window and there was no breaking and entering.
Well, how do you know about the story?
Right.
Well, because there was a survivor that got away and told everyone what the guy tried to do to them, and then the cops started putting together that there may be this guy out there that did this. And
Come on,
so
you
you
gotta
ever
come
hear a
back. You gotta
knock
do
at
better
your
line of
window,
that.
Better,
it's
'cause
probably
that's
the
a
window
sucky
knock
story.
murderer.
Oh. I have to shit.
Well, you're not listening to... Good night, Jeffy.
Why you going into the restroom?
All right, Marvin, I tried drying it up as much as I could. Did you tell Jeffy his bedtime story?
Yeah, I told him
A
a
lame,
scary
scary
story so he
one.
had trouble sleeping.
Marvin, why would you do that?
To get payback for
Told
laying
you.
on the couch.
Told you to get his get
He's gonna
back.
have nightmares.
I'm gonna have nightmares nightmares for what he did to the couch, making it all wet with the mop.
Marvin, that's just mean.
See, he ain't worried about him. He said the couch.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I need you. I'm gonna pull a prank on him, so I need you to hold the ladder.
What?
Come with me. Look, it's gonna
Don't
be really
you do
funny.
it,
Jeffy's
Rose.
gonna think it's funny. Come here.
Don't you do it.
Ooh, it's gonna be so funny.
Marvin, what are you doing?
I
What
do
is
that
this?
shit.
I'm gonna climb up the
I'm
ladder.
not helping you.
I do that
I'm
shit.
not
She
helping
lied. She
you.
lied.
I
She
would
lied.
He's gonna laugh when he realizes it's a joke.
Yeah, I
I
promise
think
you
he's
she
gonna laugh. I
lied.
think he's gonna
I
be
would not.
scared.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
be
scared until he
scared.
realizes it's a prank. Look, just hold the ladder so I don't fall.
Fine.
Jeffy, the window knock murderer's here.
The most we do is just try to scare him in the house, but that's going too far.
What was that? Someone's knocking at my window. What was the name of that guy that my daddy told me a story about?
But no, Jeffy got weapons. Man, shut the
Window knock murderer is knocking on my window.
Jeffy, what the fuck?
Window knock murderer doesn't get me.
He doesn't exist.
Well, then you tell me who was knocking on my window.
Jeffy, it was Marvin.
Nope, it was the real window knock murderer. He's gonna kill you for doing this stupid shit.
I already called the cops.
What, he called the cops. Stop that.
Hey there, somebody call the cops? Whoa, what
He
happened
need
here?
that.
Did the couch mopping bandit rob you guys?
The couch
What?
mopping bandit.
Yeah, you know, he breaks into your house wielding a mop and he mops your couch, and once your couch is all wet, he robs you. Is that what happened here?
Huh?
No,
What's
shithead
the
over
point?
there
That's me.
decided to mop the couch twice.
Oh, well, that's silly. So who called the cops?
I did, because the window knock murderer was at my window. Knocking.
Officer, just don't listen to him. It's a
The
made-up name.
window knock murderer strikes again, huh? We've been looking for that bastard for years.
The window knock murderer is not real.
Well, yes, he is. Haven't you heard of him? He knocks on people's windows, asks for a phone, and then he comes in, kills somebody.
Man, he made that shit up. We watched him make that shit
I made that
up.
story up.
Well, no, he's a real guy, but he usually kills people in Seattle. It's weird that he'd be in Florida.
And he even announced his name at the window.
Yeah, he does usually announce his presence.
Well, I would just not listen.
Y'all like
to
I got my phone. I would look that
We
shit
take all
up.
window knock murderer sightings very seriously, so I'm gonna look around for some clues. Jeffy, can you show me the window you heard the knock at?
Yeah, right this way.
Marvin, you
Any
need
that
They
to
about
Jimmy-
to get in trouble. They left the ladder,
Right.
So I
evidence,
couldn't find anything, and he's
everything.
gonna leave. Just shh.
All right, officer, this is the window.
Can you stop?
I'm sorry, it's just such a fun noise and I have ADHD, but that doesn't really help me. I guess I could try to get some fingerprints off the window, but if you were knocking, you wouldn't have any fingerprints. It would just be knuckle prints, and you can't really get a knuckle print. Unless you check my
That's a lie. We
badge,
seen
then
them get
you
a
get
knuckle
whole fist
print up.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys just like to punch it as hard as they can. It's like one of those arcade machines, but you don't even have to pay
No,
for
but I don't
this
think
one
they got
because
the
it's
print
free.
out
I don't even know what
You
she
think
They
so?
just they just seen the
It's like a
impression.
speed bag, just
So there's no.
yeah. Anyway, enough about how much of a whore my ex-wife is. I should probably look for some evidence, but it's kind of hard with these blinds down. And I'm not even going to try to lift them up. 'Cause when I deal with doesn't work, I
Man,
just
he gonna be
pull
out
the
there
board, and
fucking
one side
dome.
goes up,
I mean,
one
out the
side goes down,
window.
so I have to put it back down, and then I got
Y'all
to try
ready?
again, and then it doesn't even stay there, so I'm not even going to
Fucking
embarrass
window,
myself
dog.
that way. I guess I could go outside and look for footprints on the roof.
I don't know why I like scary movies.
Marvin, what do we have here?
If they would have
Explain
come out there
the
one day, I
wild
would have been
flowers,
freaking
but not
out.
just any flowers, Marvin. Schlumbergera truncata, otherwise known as the false Christmas cactus. It's a species of plant in the family Cacticae that's endemic to a small area of coastal mountains in southern Brazil where its natural habitats are subtropical or tropical moist forests. But I'm sure you already knew that
Yeah, yeah.
because it's in your front yard.
I actually did not know that.
Well, then maybe you should pay more attention to what's in your front yard, Marvin. Like that ladder, for example.
Right.
Is ladder always here?
No, I've never seen this ladder in my entire life.
Well, that means the window knock murderer finally made a mistake. I could probably get some fingerprints off this ladder.
Well, what if he didn't use his hands to climb it?
Well, it'd be really fucking impressive if he just walked his ass up this ladder without his hands, Marvin. Not to mention dangerous. And he'd have to be a pretty cocky motherfucker to be like, these hands aren't for climbing, they're just for knocking and killing. And how do you even get down, Marvin? Did he just jump down like a superhero?
No, maybe he walked down on like stairs.
Marvin, that's bullshit, and you know it.
But listen, I don't want you to get fingerprints off the ladder because it's my ladder and I climbed it and I knocked on the window.
A confession. Marvin, when's the last time you were in Seattle?
Listen, I'm not the window knock murderer. I made up the entire story to try to scare Jeffy, and I put the ladder here. I went up there, I knocked on the window to scare him, and it just so happened it's a real story.
Marvin, that's impossible. There's no way you made up a story that just so happened to be
You did make
real.
that
It
story
actually
up.
happened that way, I promise.
Yeah, tell it to the judge. You're under arrest.
Oh, they going to
But my
court?
handcuffs are upstairs. We're gonna have to go back up there. All right, Marvin, tell your wife what you did.
What did you do?
She
I'm
helped.
getting arrested
knew.
for climbing up that ladder
She was
and knocking
there.
on Jeffy's window.
Oh, I already knew
She's
he
an
did that. I
accessory.
saw him do it.
An accomplice.
Ooh.
You're under arrest, too.
There we go, an
That's not my
accomplice.
fault. I tried to stop him.
Yeah. You can also tell it to the judge. Man, 2 arrests in one night. Looks like someone's
Yeah.
getting a gold sticker.
Yes, sir.
Be me. And I can also add Schlumberger Truncata to my flower bingo card, so that's fun. So let's go to the cop car. Wait. You guys hear that? That
Shit.
sounds like knocking on a window. But Marvin, if you're here, that
Oh,
means
fuck,
who's
man.
knocking at the window?
Well, we have to go see who it is.
Data
No, you
news.
don't.
To the wall.
Put that down my ball.
Oh, Steve, motherfucker. Let me check the window. I'm pretty scared. All right, let's find out who the window knock murderer really is.
It's data news. I thought he said it's data news. Who's that creeping in the window?
Wrong side. Gotta pull it back.
Come on, dog.
Down, and we can try again with it. Yeah, but it's just one side. How do I...
Pull the thing.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. I hadn't
What are
thought
you
of that.
doing?
No, but like pull it the other way.
What do you mean the other way? I'm pulling it the only way I know how to pull it.
I do hate blind, but they make it easier now. Where it's just like one stream. Where you
Shit, they just lift it up
I'm
now.
sorry, I'm no
The one
good.
we got, we could just lift
Yeah.
up.
Pull really hard.
Ooh!
Okay, got a little bit there. It's not
Keep
fucking
going.
going anymore. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care who the winner knock murderer is. I don't give a shit.
What?
That's
What?
not-
What?
No, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't. eat like
Y'all,
that.
she hate when something like that. Well, man, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got a couple last ones. We catch y'all in the next one. Peace.